We here at Top 5 Gaming love video games. I mean, I personally have been playing video games since the Super NES and N64, and after that, we had every other console on the market. PS1? Got it. Sega Genesis? Got it. PS2? Got it. PS3? Got it. Xbox 360? Got it. PS64? Okay, maybe not that one, but you get the point. Heck, I even had those little handheld Sonic video games from McDonald's. Probably dating myself. I don't even... do they even do toys at most McDonald's nowadays? I must be getting old. Comment down below if you were alive when McDonald's dropped the hottest single of 19... Getting way off of topic. There have been a lot of video games that provide an immense amount of inspiration for the graphic designers over at Epic Games. Not only Epic Games, but anyone that would want to go in any direction for any game. And Epic Games have certainly taken this inspiration. So we're here today to bring you the top 10 Fortnite skins inspired by other games. I know, other games than Fortnite. Are you crazy? Well, you know what? What if we are? What if this was all just a part of one of Fred's elaborate plans to get us all to use code T5G? Oh, no. Wait a second. Will Fred go about world domination using code T5G? Will Fantastical ever get into the list? Find out next time on Top 5 Gaming. Number 10, the Raven. The Raven skin has been thought of as being inspired by the Revenant from Paragon since Epic Games developed Paragon, though fans have used their creative side and also made some connections to other games not created by Epic. The Reaper from Overwatch looks uncannily similar to the Raven skin in Fortnite. The dark mask and purple eyes, the purple hood, the shoulder pads and feathers, the utility belt that straps down to the abdomen, the dark waistcoat, and the armored pants. There's a couple of notable differences like the body build of the Raven versus the Reaper and the bird mask that the Reaper wears. This shows that the Raven was clearly inspired by the Reaper from Overwatch. Number 9, the Skull Trooper. The Skull Trooper, another fan favorite skin from Fortnite, could have also been an inspired skin. If we took a look at the Karate Kid movie from 1984, there's one specific scene in the movie where a fight breaks out on Halloween. A boy is chased and beat up by a group of 5 boys who look very similar to the Skull Trooper skin. The face paint and the body paint are identical to the original Skull Trooper skin. But it doesn't stop there. This year for Halloween, Epic released 2 new variants for the Skull Trooper. One of those changes the tint of the bones from the regular white to a glowing minty green. The green Skull Trooper reminds me of The Legend of Zelda, specifically Breath of the Wild. There's a set of armor called the Radiant Armor set that looks like a glowing green skeleton. Looks very similar to the green Skull Trooper. Am I right? Am I right? Breath of the Wild and Karate Kid obviously released before the first variant of the Skull Trooper, but it is always possible that this was an original idea by Epic and this is a coincidence. Or is it? Number 8, Guan Yu. The Guan Yu skin is very similar to the Wukong skin as it has a real-life background. Guan Yu was a famous Chinese general who served in office between the year 219 and 220. Being such a famous part of Chinese history, the game industry has taken note and included characters inspired by him in today's most popular games. Guan Yu in Fortnite is an epic skin which shows Guan Yu dressed in a green and gold robe with different embezzlements and engravings across the outfit. Guan Yu is also featured in Dynasty Warriors, sporting a more traditional robe with the same gold belt used in Fortnite. Finally, Guan Yu is featured in Smite looking his best, wearing full golden armor, as well as a torso belt inspired instead of a regular belt. It is interesting how much attention to detail Epic has when creating an inspired skin, especially when it involves real-life lore. Number 7, Sledgehammer. Blackbeard from Rainbow Six. Do you play lots of FPS titles? Ever thought why Sledgehammer from Fortnite looks familiar? Well, you're not going crazy. Sledgehammer was most likely inspired by Blackbeard from Rainbow Six Siege. If you take a look at the side-by-side picture, it's more apparent why Sledgehammer is based on Blackbeard. They have almost identical facial features and similar apparel. They both wear camo helmets, ammo vests, shirts, pants, and wear black sunglasses. Another thing to note here is their body shape. They're identically built the same in terms of strength. Epic has shown interest in older games such as Blackbeard, which were released with Operation Dustline on May 10th of 2016, and Sledgehammer, on the other hand, was released as Tier 71 of the Season 5 Battle Pass, which released on July 12th, 2018. But who knows how old the next inspired skin will be. Number 6 is Wukong. The Wukong skin, introduced to Fortnite to celebrate Chinese New Year's last year, has some similarities to other things in real life life and video games. The son, Wukong, in terms of the ancient Chinese legend, is a figure known for his immense strength and ability to shapeshift into everything and anything at ease. Other companies have taken note of the son, Wukong, and have added them to their games as well. League of Legends and Smite have taken note and added Wukong as a fighter to League of Legends and a playable god in Smite. All three games showcase Wukong in similar ways. In Fortnite, he sports golden armor. In League of Legends, he wears a full bodysuit made of gold and red metal, while in Smite, he's a bearer, only using one arm made of gold. I honestly wonder what Fortnite will add for Chinese New Year this year. I mean, it is less than a week away. And at number 5, we've got Omega, or Genji from Overwatch. Speaking of Overwatch, let's talk about Omega and Genji. Omega was the tier 100 skin of the Season 4 Battle Pass. Omega was one of the first skins to feature the progressional system. Dun, dun. There are different tiers of customization available for Omega, but we will be focusing on the last tier, tier 6. If you compare Genji, another character from Overwatch, it's another almost identical skin that Epic could have taken inspiration from. They're both very futuristic skins featuring similar metal body designs and body shapes. The most notable similarity is the masks. Both masks have a glowing V shape, most likely being where the player would see through the mask. Could have taken inspiration from Genji is likely, but still cool nonetheless. And at number 4, we've got Arc or Mercy from Overwatch. The Arc skin is one of the most visually pleasing skins in all of Fortnite. It's modeled after an angel and even features the wings and the halo ring. I mean, how ironic would it be to get killed by an angel? If you're a fan of Overwatch, you might notice a very large resemblance between Arc and Mercy. They both have the halo, similar clothing, and almost identical facial features. It's almost like they're twins. And it's clear that Arc is pretty much a parody skin of Mercy, though Epic Games and Blizzard have not commented on it. In at number 3, we've got Fortnite Tech Ops, or Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. Dun, dun, dun. Tech Ops is a slick-looking futuristic skin that features night vision goggles and armor. Tech Ops pulls off a unique balance of stealth and action. This skin was just recently added to the game for 1,200 V-Bucks, but if you're knowledgeable with shooter games, you might see a similarity between Tech Ops and Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. The biggest connection is the night vision goggles. Splinter Cell is known for its iconic characters using night vision. Tech Ops also has a military belt used for carrying ammunition, just like Splinter Cell. Hopefully, Epic will keep using subtle nods to other franchises as Easter eggs for us players to find. And at number 2, we've got Archangel or Widowmaker from Overwatch, or Arcane from Smite. The Arachne is a spooky one. It was designed and released specifically for the Halloween season. The Arachne's designer revolves primarily around a spider-esque theme, while tossing in some futuristic factors here and there. Comparing it to games like Overwatch and Smite, you can see where Epic could have gotten some inspiration from. Widowmaker from Overwatch has disgustingly striking similarities, but both of the characters are female and have the spider-like headgear. Looking at Smite, they also have a character coincidentally named Arachne. Now, the Smite Arachne is visibly different, but has a more futuristic... Wow, saying Arachne is a lot of fun. You guys should try it. Epic could have taken inspiration from one of these, both of them, or none of them. It is nice to see the games connecting, though. Number 1, the Raven or Revenant from Paragon. The Raven skin is one of the most popular skins in Fortnite. When you hear that, you'd assume that it was an original skin idea by Epic. Wrong! The Raven skin could actually be inspired by the Revenant from Paragon. You thought wrong. Try again. You were hating. The Raven skin sports the mask faced with glowing purple eyes as well as the feather-like overcoat the Revenant is wearing. Looking at the Revenant, he wears a cape around his waist that hangs down and covers the back of his leg. You can also see this with the Raven. The Raven is one of my personal favorite skins in all of Fortnite, so it's nice to see where Epic could have gotten the inspiration from. But that just about wraps up our list of the top 10 Fortnite skins inspired by other games, or from other games. What characters from other games would you like to see appear in Fortnite, or did we miss a skin? Let us know down below. Be sure to click the like button, smash like if you have not already. Let's try to get something a little reasonable. How does, say, 10 billion likes sound? I mean, that sounds good to me. 10 billion likes. Can we do that? Chat? Or not chat. Comment section. Forum. This is Ray William Johnson now. Be sure to subscribe. Smash your face into the like button immediately. Use code T5G. Gotta use code T5G. And keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.